The Nightfall's edge drifted silently through the asteroid field, its bioluminescent hull pulsing with predatory satisfaction. Captain Vexthera of the Kytherian hunting fleet had tracked the small human escape pod for 3 standard cycles, savoring the inevitable conclusion. The prey was cornered now, trapped against the gravity well of a dead moon with nowhere left to run. "Scan complete, Captain," hissed Lieutenant Morgash, his serpentine tongue tasting the recycled air. "Single life form aboard the pod. Juvenile human female, approximately 10 solar rotations old. No weapons detected." Vexthera's 4 eyes gleamed with anticipation. Human younglings were prized specimens in the underground fighting pits of Kithros Prime. This one would fetch enough credits to upgrade their entire ship's neural interface system. "Prepare the capture nets. I want her alive and undamaged," the captain commanded, his talons clicking against the command console. "And scan for any companion animals. Humans often bond with lesser creatures." The sensor array hummed, penetrating the pod's basic shielding. "Anomalous reading, Captain. There's a second life form, but it's unusual. Carbon-based, mammalian, but the biosignature is unlike anything in our databases." Inside the cramped escape pod, 10-year-old Emma Rodriguez hugged her knees to her chest, watching the massive Predator ship close in through the tiny porthole. Her parents' research vessel had been destroyed 6 days ago, during what was supposed to be a routine xenobiology expedition. She'd managed to reach the emergency pod with only the clothes on her back and the small stasis chamber containing her father's latest discovery. The chamber hummed softly beside her, its blue glow the only light in the darkened pod. Inside, a small Earth creature floated in suspended animation, a honey badger her father had been studying for its remarkable regenerative properties. He'd been developing a serum based on the animal's unique genetic markers when the attack came. Emma's hands shook as she opened her father's research notes on the portable datapad. The creature wasn't just any honey badger. It had been genetically enhanced with synthetic muscle fibers and a modified adrenal system. Her father's work had been classified too dangerous for civilian applications. But now, with the alien ship's tractor beam pulling her pod closer, Emma made a desperate decision. She initiated the emergency wake sequence. The stasis chamber cycled through its revival protocol as the honey badger's small form twitched to life. Its eyes snapped open, not the dark brown of a normal Terran honey badger, but an electric blue that matched the genetic modifications coursing through its enhanced physiology. "Hey, Fury," Emma whispered, using the nickname her father had given the creature. "I know you don't know me very well, but those things out there hurt my family." "They want to hurt me too." The honey badger's lips pulled back, revealing teeth that seemed sharper than Emma remembered. Something primal and protective stirred in its enhanced neural pathways as it sensed the child's fear. The Kytherian tractor beam yanked the pod into the ship's cargo bay with mechanical precision. Atmospheric processors hissed as the bay pressurized, and a squad of armed hunters moved toward the pod. Captain Vexthera watched from the observation deck, already calculating the profits from his prize. The pod's hatch cycled open with a pneumatic hiss. What emerged first wasn't the terrified human child they expected. Instead, a blur of black and white fur exploded from the opening, moving with impossible speed and fury. The honey badger's enhanced physiology kicked into overdrive, synthetic muscle fibers contracting with force that defied its small size. The first hunter went down screaming as enhanced claws raked across his throat. The second barely had time to raise his weapon before the creature was on him, its jaws clamping down with hydraulic pressure that crushed alien bone and cartilage. "What is that thing?" Vexthera snarled, watching his elite hunting team scatter before a creature no larger than a human infant. But Fury was just getting started. The genetic modifications that Dr. Rodriguez had designed for medical research had created something far more dangerous, a honey badger with enhanced strength, speed, and an absolutely unbreakable will to protect its pack. And Emma Rodriguez was now its pack. The creature's electric blue eyes locked onto the observation deck, where the captain stood frozen in disbelief. Then it smiled, an expression no Earth honey badger had ever worn, but one that promised the hunters had become the hunted. In the chaos that followed, Emma slipped away into the ship's ventilation system, following the path her small protector was carving through an entire crew of seasoned predators. Some prey, it turned out, had very sharp teeth,